So today we are checking out this Ryobi 1 Plus 18 volt HP 16-inch brushless push mower. Now there's a couple reasons I grabbed this one in particular. One being it was on sale for $269. Secondly, it comes with these two 4 amp hour lithium batteries and a charger. And 3, I have this rigid battery to Ryobi battery adapter, which I was using. If you can see that little buffer over there, I was using it to use my rigid batteries with a Ryobi system. And I have probably 10 different rigid batteries. So, you know, one of the big knocks on these battery push mowers is the battery life. And I believe they only run about 20 minutes max per battery. This system comes with 2, so it's giving you a 40-minute runtime. That's kind of misleading. It's actually 20 minutes per battery, not 40 minutes per battery. But yeah, I'll have plenty of batteries to swap in and out. And not to mention, I actually used to pay somebody to cut my grass. And, you know, I'm bringing that back in-house. It should be good for me to be able to get a couple steps in, get a little bit of exercise in, and it'll be something that I can do on a weekly basis that needs to be done. So let's jump right into the box. From what I'm told, this is a pretty, actually let me take this down off this table. This should be pretty much already put together, as you see in the box. I think only thing I'm putting together is the handle, probably. Take that out. So this, I don't think I'm gonna collect any grass. I'm just gonna mulch it for at least for right now. That's what I'm gonna do. Get these little boxes out. And then I should just be able to, I believe this is your batteries and your charger right here. I'm gonna set these right there for a second. I know I'm over here making a mess. All right. So this is what we got. It has actually a nice little handle right here, so that was kind of helpful. Basically just a handle. Just need to put that together. This is where you would connect your bag. I'm not going to do that right now. Battery slot. You have your little key. This is kind of like a safety feature. So if this is not in, it won't start. Put that back. And then we have like a height adjustment that looks like it's about a lot of different adjustments. From 1.5 inch all the way up to 4 inches. All right, so that's that. Okay, and I actually adjust the front and the back wheels. Okay, so nothing there. I'm gonna go ahead and get this screwed in. So it looks like it's as easy as taking this screw. If I can get it started. Getting that screwed into place. And another thing, so I have about a 1/4 acre. So I don't have a ton, but this is about as much as you can do. It's saying you can do 1/3 of an acre. So with me having 1/4 of an acre, you would think I would be okay, but we're definitely gonna test that out. And my grass is actually pretty long, so I'm probably gonna put this on one of the higher settings because I know that's probably gonna kill the battery. All right, so there should be another 2 screws or whatnot for this section. Let me find where they put those at. All right. batteries. See if I'm missing where they put the other screws at. Not in there. Battery charger. There's nothing there. Right in here. There we go. All right. All right, and for this, it looks pretty straightforward. Yeah. I guess probably the hardest part is getting the screws started. Try to put those in first. Put that one in. Put that one in. Let's see if we can get these things caught. First of all, let's not get this all tangled up. I know it looks like this thing is whipping my ass right now, but I got it, I think. See if I can get this started. All right, now we're getting somewhere. All right, so I got that one locked in. I'm gonna go to the other side. All right, so that's a little documentation, and I'm not gonna read that, but it's always there if you need it. So, this is supposed to be spent a little bit like that. There we go. All right, so that looks good. Let me know what y'all think about this POV. I'm trying out this new DJI camera, which gives me the ability to shoot these POV cameras, which is really convenient for these type of videos, at least. As long as the video's looking good. All right, so we got all that. Now this is to the bag, which I'm not gonna use right now. So I'm gonna just throw that over there for now. First things first, let's get this plugged up. All right, so I had to mount this somewhere on this board, but for right now, I'm just gonna plug it in and get one of these started. All right. But in the meantime, I got a couple of the rigid batteries already installed. And let's try out this adapter. And this was something really cheap I bought on Amazon. So open up and apparently I can just hit and go. But let's go ahead and adjust this up to, no, I'm not gonna do 4 inches. Let's do about halfway, right about there. All right. Now let's take this thing outside and see what it's gonna do. Don't laugh at my grass. Been out of town all weekend, and I came home, I said, ooh, I gotta do something about that grass. So for this, I'm just gonna try to cut the front. You can see it's pretty high. So my overall experience with this lawnmower is going to be highly dependent on what type of yard you have. I feel like a 1/4 acre, the size of my lawn, is probably going to be the maximum size that you're going to want to use with this particular model. The mower itself is really light, and you'll be surprised on how much that matters when it comes to maneuvering the lawnmower. It makes it a lot easier to maneuver. You'll be surprised on how much, a couple extra pounds on a gas-powered lawnmower will tire you out over the course of an hour of cutting the lawn. One thing, and the biggest thing that gets kind of frustrating, is the continuing to have to swap out the batteries, especially like if I'm always in the back of the house. And I know it don't sound like a lot, but if I'm always in the back of the house and the battery dies and I gotta walk all the way back to the garage and swap the batteries out, it adds. It don't sound like a lot, but it adds some time to the whole process, and of course it adds a lot of extra walk and a lot of extra steps, which is actually what I wanted in the first place. But if you have a bigger size yard, I can see how it would definitely get annoying. Now, as far as the cutting experience, I had it on like the midway point and it cut fine, and I haven't had any issues with the motor going out. Now, when I did, not this particular time, but I did come back and cut the grass again, I tried to put it on a lower setting, and then when it got into the higher grass, you would experience the lawnmower cutting out and having to restart it, and that will definitely drain your battery more. So make sure that you have it at a acceptable height. Don't let your grass get too long, because that's when you'll start having issues with these type of mowers. All right, we're stopping at 2:51. I believe I started at 2:36. So what's that, about 10, about 13? No, 2:30. What did I say? 2:36. I gotta look back at the tape now. I'll put the times up on the screen. But also keep in mind, that's with a 2 milliamp or a 2 amp hour rigid battery. These batteries that it come with are 4 amp hours. So that actually was running a little bit longer than I thought it would. So let's swap it out with the next one. Actually, let's see which this battery is over here. Okay, so all these are 2 amp hour batteries, and I think I have the rest of my batteries at work. So we're just gonna run with these. I'm actually almost done the front. Back at it. So my final verdict on this lawnmower: if you're someone that has a yard that's less than a quarter acre and you don't mind, swapping out batteries every so often, I think this is really a nice mower. It really gets the job done. I really had no issues with it, and I think you will really enjoy it. Now, if you're someone who has a bigger yard, maybe half an acre to a 4 acre, this is definitely not for you. You will be swapping batteries so many times with a yard that size that it wouldn't really be economical or convenient for you to use. But again, if you have a yard that's about a quarter acre or smaller, you could probably get your yard done within 40 minutes and only have to swap your battery 2 to 3 times. So I'm curious what y'all think about the mower. If y'all have any other questions about the mower, drop them down in the comment section and I'll be sure to get to them. So I want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next video.